Hey guys, it's the weekend. I'm pissed off. Let's talk about it. So I was going to do a pumpkin slash like October 1st mukbang today. And there was a local business that was making pumpkin mochi. And I called earlier in the week because, their little ad on Facebook or whatever said, ooh, they're going fast, blah, 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 make sure to get here fast. So I'm like, okay, let me call, make sure that, they put some away for me. So I called and I said, hey, I'm going to be coming Friday. Can you put 3 pumpkin spice mochi away for me? She explained that they were $4.99 each, which was a little bit expensive, but I was just like, okay, well, whatever. It's like the season, October's here, fall's here. This is what we do for fall. So I'm in Appleton because I have to return my 13 Pro to AT&T, which is a whole other issue, you guys. AT&T would not take my 13 Pro because AT&T fucked up and sent me a return box. So because they paid for the label, I had to go to the UPS store. So I was done going to the UPS store, tracking all around Appleton, Wisconsin. I go to the place that has my mochi. They open at 11. I was already in Appleton to return my phone, let's be honest, but I'm still pissed because I walked into the establishment and she said, our mochi is made fresh every single day. Could you come back in an hour? No. It takes me 15 to 20 minutes to get here. I'm not coming back. I'm hot as a bitch. I'm going to have to do the mukbang a different way. I'm going to have to just eat what I have already. So no pumpkin spice mochi for you guys. I'm sorry. We're just going to have to eat something else. I don't know what. Maybe I'll get some Reese's Ghosts or something. I don't know, you guys, but I'm pissed. Pissed. And what does one do when one is pissed? They go to Dunkin' Donuts. And what do we get at Dunkin' Donuts? We get a pumpkin spice munchkin. This is the first time I'm trying this. Okay. All right. I'll do these for my mukbang. You guys, my Fitbit watch is not turning on properly. At all. I don't know what to do. She's not working. She's not charging. Occasionally, I see the battery pop up, like the little battery emblem. I took some alcohol and I cleaned the underside of the watch. I cleaned the little prongs on the charging dock, and I don't know what's going on. I have tried everything under the sun. I've tried pressing the side button for a minute until something turns on. Nothing turns on. I don't know what to do. So I'm trying to troubleshoot it now. Good morning, everyone. Happy Saturday. So today I'm going to be taking Rocky to his vet appointment. He has to get the lepto shot and then also just a physical and stool sample and I think a blood draw for heartworm and all that kind of stuff. So we're going to do that today, this morning. And I am not dressed in anything fancy or anything like that because I plan on coming home and doing all of the laundry. And I plan on washing my shower curtains. I did actually order those fabric shower curtain liners that Judy suggested from Walmart. Or no, actually I ordered them from Amazon. So those should be coming today. And I'll, switch those up or whatever. I don't know. I just heard that it's easier to wash those shower curtain liners instead of just constantly throwing the plastic ones away, because I feel like I probably throw the plastic ones away once every 3 to 4 months. And I spend almost $10 on a plastic liner, where these were $10 for the fabric liner. So we'll see how things work and how it goes. I think there was a coupon attached to it as well. And I got them both in black because my guest bathroom shower curtain is black. And then my shower curtain is a purple color, like a really dark, like deep purple. So we will see how that goes. And then I plan on doing laundry for the rest of the day. I plan on washing all of my bedding, all of the rugs, all of the clothes, all of the things, and getting all of that done. So then that way I have tomorrow free, and I can do whatever I need to get done. I'm going to get Rocky up. He's still sleeping. I was able to get myself dressed and ready to go for the day while he was still sleeping. So we're supposed to get a stool sample. He pooped yesterday late, and he usually only goes once a day. So I don't know if I'm going to be able to get one for him or not. Are you ready to wake up? Are you ready? What do you think? He's like, he never wants to get up in the morning. Like, it's always on his terms when he's ready. Watch. Are you ready to get up? You ready to wake up? He's like, please don't. Oh, maybe he wants to. Do you want to? What do you think? Should we wake up? Should we get up? Oh. Should we get up and get going? Okay. Okay, guys, we are here for Rocky. He is gonna go to the vet's office right now, and he is not happy. Are you, Rocky? Actually, he might be, just because he got out of the house, but he's not gonna be happy about what's to come. It's okay. Oh, Mama's gotta put the window up. Oh, well, that's okay. It's just a little bit down. Oops. Okay, you ready? It's okay. It's okay, baby. Okay, everyone. Rocky is done with his appointment. He did fabulous. So, the vet tech, the one who drew blood, was able to get in right away. So, and I didn't hear any screaming or anything from him. So she was really good. Got in right away. They gave him medication for preventative kennel cough and some other thing, I don't know, that he was due for, a little booster. And they took the blood, obviously, for the heartworm. And they also were able to get in to take a kidney panel, because he hasn't had a kidney panel, you guys, for blood work in a long time, because of the fact that they weren't able to get in the last time. So I think the last 2 times I only brought in a urine sample, and they like doing the blood sample also with it if they can. The only thing is it's kind of expensive, but I mean, you kind of want to catch, like, dogs who have kidney disease, at least this is what I was told. You want to catch it, like, right when their levels start turning. So if there's a medication or something that they need to add to start to give him to prolong his life, they can. Now, luckily, knock on wood, he had a very slight trace of protein, I believe, in the urine the last time we tested it. But all of his levels basically stayed the same. Like, nothing was, highly alerted. I think I'm going to turn the air on. He's a little warm, even though we're not that far away from home. There we go. Woo! Holy moly. It's a big air conditioning. So I'm happy about that. I'm happy that we got that done. We also scheduled a teeth cleaning. She said that he is probably going to be a level 1 for teeth cleaning, so that's good. She said she couldn't really see any extractions. And with small dogs, it is so important to get their teeth cleaned, and he did not get his clean last year. But it's okay. So he's getting his teeth cleaned this time around with Dr. Sue. That is Dr. Randy's wife. And she has really tiny hands, so she's good to schedule for the teeth cleaning to get in there with the smaller dogs. So I really appreciate that. And what I like about my vet's office is that they have so many doctors there. So they have, I would say, at least like 6 or 7 different veterinarians there. So if one's not available, then the other one is available. And if that one's not available, then your third and your fourth pick is available. So it's really nice. And I think I've seen this doctor once before when Rocky had an ear infection. She also checked, he has a little tiny like bump right here on the side like of his cheek, but kind of in the back, like in between the ear and the cheek. And she tested that to make sure that it wasn't anything crazy and that was just like a little cyst. She said not a big deal. So everything is great. Everything will be a-okay. We'll get that teeth cleaning in. I believe I did it in the beginning of January because I said I wanted to get through the holidays and Christmas and stuff first. And then get this vet bill paid off. I was able to put it on a charge card that if you charge over $200, you get interest free for 6 months. I'll show you guys the bag that I use for like all my Costco purchases. I got it from Sam's Club, but she's big and she is insulated. Oh, it's like fraying here. I didn't even realize that. Oh shoot, it's tearing. Son of a bitch. Anyway, I really like it because it's insulated. I must have put like too heavy of things in here. But yeah, this is what I usually use to like carry stuff in. And then I have my cable cords here just in case I need to like jumpstart the car. I need to like figure out what to do with those. I think there's a hidden compartment underneath here that I might put those in. And then I also have my snow window scraper because it's gonna snow soon, you guys. Before we know it, we're gonna get the snow. So I have that in here as well. But I'm gonna go with my mom to Costco. I'm craving a Caesar salad. So I picked up some elderberry right away for the flu. Look at this. This is the giant advent calendar and it's $100. It's got all the chocolates in there. Oh, you can open it up, I think. Somebody opened up this one already. That's unfortunate. And they've got all these advent calendars, Christmas cookies. Oh, I like these. These are cute. The little houses. We've got red, white, and blue. Yeah, for St. Nicholas. Cute. They're only $10. Then you get the 10. Ooh, and then we love these. These are the peppermint pretzels. They're $8.99. Okay guys, this is everything that I got. So I got my Caesar salad for later on today. They didn't have any croutons, but whatever. I got the Fa Total Yogurt. I also got the sweet potato fries. Those are really good in the air fryer. I got my daughter some slippers. I just thought that these were super cute and they were super inexpensive. I got the Italian style and the prosciutto, whatever, the cheese and the meat and whatever. I also got this, I think you guys saw, the elderberry, and they officially do not make the peanut butter anymore, so I had to get the mixed nut butter, which was a big bummer. I got my mom a thing of beef sausage. I got some chicken drumsticks for my fat fast whenever I decide to do it. And then I also got some chicken fettuccine or chicken Alfredo because I've been craving this. And mom, she's coming with all her stuff. Okay. And she can put her toilet paper and stuff over here. You found me.
Big, and then I thought, nah, just getting toilet paper. And
Well, now you got all the stuff.
I should have had a bag, I know.
Yeah. You might have to put some of the stuff in the back seat.
Okay.
Let's get the big stuff. You want to lift it up maybe and put it over there for me?
Where?
Put it on top of the toilet paper. There you go. And we'll just
Well, I'm
put
winterized.
some of your little stuff over here. Yeah, you should have gotten like a bag for that stuff. Oh, there.
It's clean.
I'll put that over
The
there.
back seat is cleared. Right?
Yep.
Clean.
Yep. I'll put that right there. There, it all fit. And then the clothes, yeah, you can put in the back seat. There we go. Hey guys, so I just dropped my mom off from going to Costco, and so we went, or I should say I went, from an executive membership down to just the regular membership because it just wasn't really worth it to be an executive because I didn't get much of a kickback. And so we got her card or whatever. And then she had wanted originally to go to Sam's Club. So the problem with Sam's Club is, well, not a problem. I mean, I love Sam's Club. I have my, credit card there, whatever. It's all good. And she does not know her Apple Pay password. Or I'm sorry, not her Apple Pay. Her Apple password in general. To get like any apps or anything like that. She doesn't know it, so she can't delete anything on her phone and she can't add anything on her phone. So with Sam's Club, they don't give you a card. It's like all online unless you have a charge card, which she doesn't want a charge card from Sam's. She only wanted the charge card from Costco, but she lost the charge card. Well, she said she threw it away because she didn't want it anymore after a year. And she said she charged stuff on it, but the lady at the counter said that she never activated it. So it was all like giving me a headache. So she wanted to, go to Sam's or whatever. And she's like, well, they can just give me a new card. And it's like, you have no idea the amount of issues I had to deal with to get you that card, and then for you just to lose it. Like, we were literally there. Well, we were there around, like, I would say in the beginning of August we had gone. So yeah, it's been a while, but she lost the card. So now she said she doesn't want to go to Sam's Club anymore because she doesn't have the card. And I told her, I said, I don't know if they're going to be able to issue you a new card or not. Like, because we had such a hard time. Like, the lady at Sam's Club basically said they don't issue cards to anyone with the exception of situations like this. And it's like, if she keeps on losing all of her cards, her credit cards and her membership cards, and like, I can understand how she's losing things for sure. But right now my mind is like completely like cobwebs, all these cobwebs coming in all different directions. And my whole life was like that, all the cobwebs. And whenever, I worked really, really hard to get to a place where I don't have any cobwebs. My life is cobweb free. I have no cobwebs in my life anymore. But when I spend time with her, and I'm trying to say this in the most loving way possible, I put in, like I said, a lot of work to get rid of all those cobwebs. She is in denial and won't do any sort of work whatsoever to get rid of any sort of cobwebs in her life. Do you guys understand what I'm talking about? I hope you do. I hope you kind of like get it. Like, here's an example of the cobwebs. And I'm just giving an example. When I walk into her house, and again, this is me coming from the most loving place possible, I instantly feel all of the cobwebs coming on either side of me, and they're coming into view. So her TV is turned on, her radio in her kitchen is turned on, and her TV in her bedroom is turned on with a radio. And there is a song playing in her room. There is a song playing, a different song playing in her kitchen, and her kitchen is right up next to the living room where the TV is on. So I instantly, and you figure if she has that in her life, like all day long, whenever she's home, of course she's going to have the cobwebs. Like she can't get rid of them. So we constantly, growing up, had music playing in the background. And I have no problem with people playing music in the background in your house. I love it when the radio is going. But because I was brought up in a household where it was so overstimulating and so busy, I have definite issues with concentrating and having all of these like things go on. And I guess that's why, you know, it's interesting that I guess I work with kids and stuff, because you would think that that would get to me at work, but it honestly, it doesn't. I go to work, I hear all the sounds and everything, and, you know, there's commotion and it's fast paced, and, you know, we're changing diapers and we're feeding bottles and songs are playing in the background and we're singing and we're dancing and we're laughing and feeding kids and, you know, all this stuff. But when I come home, that is why I will just literally sit in my chair. Like I could sit in my chair for an hour and look out the window and look out the window. And I'm not daydreaming. I'm literally just looking out the window and I am relaxing. And my house is that. My house is very, you know, if there's music playing in the background, there's possibly like meditation music or very quiet. I, you know, have an incense going. It is very calm. It is very simple. It is very monotone. I don't raise my voice in my house. When my family members come visit me, they don't raise their voice in my house. That's why there, you know, were some times when my mom would come in and her voice would get raised and I would politely tell her or demand that she leaves, because my house is my like safe space, if that makes sense. And you guys comment down below and let me know, did you have a childhood like that? Like my dad also never raised his voice to us. Like I heard, like I've said this before, I've heard my dad swear once, and it was when I was in the house and he was outside mowing the lawn and he stubbed his toe and he did say a swear word. But other than that, my dad in my house, like when I was growing up, never raised his voice. He never yelled at us at all. Like when he was mad, you obviously knew that he was mad, but he never yelled. I mean, never. He didn't have to. But on the other hand, there was so much commotion. All of the cobwebs. So right now I am taking some deep breaths. Which really helps me relax. It really truly does. And I will say this, like in my teens and my 20s and even in my 30s, if you guys go back to some of my videos, you'll see that I still had those cobwebs there. And I will say that my late 30s, early 40s, and all throughout 40s is when I really took the time to learn how to get rid of all that stuff and just be calm. And I knew that my house, when I was an adult, was not going to be that way. I recently did that video about Shane Dawson and the TJ Maxx thing or whatever. So I was like looking back at old videos, and it's amazing. You know, I'm fortunate enough that I have those videos on YouTube that I can look back and see how I was. But it's just amazing to see the difference between me in my later 30s and me now. It's like night and day. It's like a totally different person. But okay guys, I am almost home. I'm gonna put the groceries away and I am going to relax for the rest of the day. My mom wanted to go out to eat, but I politely said no, because you have to think we have food in the trunk, and I'm not going to go to a restaurant when it is 88 degrees and have my food sit in the back seat of the trunk, but she would have, which is another cobweb of mine, of her, that I'm trying to get rid of. But I'm gonna have my Caesar salad, and then I'm gonna do a whole bunch of laundry, and then tonight I am going to watch the Ed Gein trilogy. Good morning, everyone. It is Saturday, and I am getting my wax warmers ready and doing laundry. I just thought I would record on this real quick. I have to wash this, so I'm gonna put this in the washing machine. But this is what I'm going to be using for wax today. This is the Marshmallow and Embers by Candleberry. So good. I think I have a few little chunks. Yeah, 2 little chunks, slices of cake, if you will, from this. So I'll be putting these in there. And then I also found by Better Homes and Gardens roasted chestnut acorns. This one smells really good. It's in like the newer-ish packaging. So I'm guessing I got it maybe last year or the year before. I don't know, but it smells delicious. So that's what we're gonna be melting today. And that's what everything looks like in there. I did put the Candleberry little slices of cake in my Yankee Candle little warmer here, just because I know this wax is super hard, but this works better with like a different type of wax. So that's why I put both of them in there, but that is what it looks like. This kind of looks, or like reminds me of like a butterscotch. I should look to see if they have any butterscotch scented wax at Walmart the next time I go. Hey guys, so I just wanted to share this with you. Look at this cat that my neighbor found in our back little area where we have all of the animals in all of Wisconsin. It is crazy, but this guy is huge. He is definitely on the prowl. He is moving and hunting, and there he is in all of her like flowers and the little, bird feeders and stuff. There's a whole bunch of different flowers that she has in like plants and stuff. And then I have mine on the other side, but look at how he's moving. He is definitely a big male cat because he's beefy. I'm guessing somebody just, let him out. He's probably like a house cat that gets definitely well fed, or he's just hanging out in our back getting fed very nicely with all of the mice and all of the birds. So I had one of our followers send me some wax in the mail. This is by Victoria. So Victoria, thank you so much. This is Dirty Hippie from A Sassy Girl Aroma. And this is definitely patchouli times 1 billion. So I love patchouli, especially in the fall. So I just wanted to say thank you so much. And look at how beautiful it looks. It really is a pretty wax. Let me just take it out here. I'll open it real quick so you guys can see what it looks like. But yeah, there it is. So pretty. All of the fall colors going on in there, and it just is gorgeous. But I can understand where it would be overwhelming for somebody. Definitely if you don't like patchouli, because this is... Hey guys, so I am watching the final episode of Monster of the Ed Gein story. This one is called The Godfather. Anyway, it took me a long time to watch this series just because it was so gruesome and gory. I mean, not so much gory, but just like the fact that all of this stuff is true. And I mean, it happened in my state, not too far from me. It's still just like unbelievably disgusting. I hadn't really done my homework on who Ed Gein was or his story or anything like that. So this is just overwhelming. But anyway, thank you guys so much for joining me on this weekend vlog. Don't forget to subscribe. Also, if you guys are looking for a Cameo, the link for that is in the description down below. But I will see you guys all next time with another vlog. Be safe, God bless, and have a great day.